Well, hello everyone. Guess what tonight is? Well, almost the morning. It is Disturbing Media Saturday. Well, it's technically still Friday, but by the time this video gets uploaded, it's going to be Saturday. Um, so what are we going to be reviewing tonight or this morning? Going to be looking at a game that surfaced on the dark web, supposedly surfaced on the dark web about 2 or 3 years ago, I believe, and it has been advertised as being worse than Sad Satan. Now, I'm sure that most of you know what Sad Satan is. I don't know if you've watched it or watched some of the walkthroughs or um, anything on YouTube. I've only seen it on YouTube. I don't go seek, like, trying to find the Sad Satan game because of the fact there's a virus in it, and from what I understand, there is illegal imagery in it, so I don't go seeking out any kind of links to it. But I have seen the walkthroughs and that kind of thing, and to be honest with you, I don't really know why. I never really found it completely disturbing. I found it kind of boring, but this wasn't the case with Anamnesis. It has been described as being worse than Sad Satan, and so what is so bad about Anamnesis? Well, the link is posted on a subreddit, a link to download the game, which I have not done. I have watched some of the walkthroughs on the subreddit, and to be honest with you, it was so horrifying I could not get through it. I literally could not get through all of the walkthroughs. That's how horrible it was. Now, I did kind of skip around a bit, but they seem to get worse with each one. We're talking shock content. We're talking a lot of like edgy type material, like satanic imagery, that kind of thing, which is kind of edgy. Some cartoonish kind of stuff. Some references from, I guess, The Shining. References from Silent Hill. That kind of thing, like zombie type movies, stuff like that, kind of cartoonish. But the shock content was really, really bad. It was really hard to get through. Um, so, yes, what you don't have to worry about is the YouTube video blurs all of this out. The video is heavily censored. Now there is audio, but there is no gore, of course. It's still pretty violent. It's still really disturbing. Now, for any of you who feel like you need to seek it out, seek out the uncensored version of it. Do want to warn you, it's very, very bad if you're a very sensitive person or if you're just a human being in general. I would probably suggest you not seek it out because I didn't feel right for about 2 or 3 days after I saw, like, probably half of the walkthroughs. But, I feel you, because when somebody tells you something is bad, that is the thing that you're going to look up. So, yeah, I mean, I can't tell you what to do. You are an adult, and, whatever you put in your mind is your business, but just be wary of that it is shocking, it is horrifying. To me, it's one of the most graphic things I've seen on the internet. So the plot is kind of interesting. This girl who is messed up weirdo, who I guess you kind of this is kind of the gist of it. I can't really watch the whole thing in its entirety, but the gist of it is that this girl, I guess she's maybe adopted or something, she starts communicating with this demon called Twisty at a young age because I guess she had no friends or something. And eventually she was influenced to do horrible things. She kidnapped people, and for those of you who know what red rooms are, they're live streams where people pony up huge sums of money to vote how they want to see somebody tortured or killed. So she became part of the OA, and I guess that's kind of what they did. They tortured people in red rooms for profit, and she was a huge part of that. So OA stands for Obsidian Avis, or like Blackbirds, which is kind of like a black operation or something. But yeah, it's very, very dark. Um, she takes her own life, I guess because she feels a sense of guilt, leaves a note. I don't know if I can say that word, but um, so I guess she has a sense of guilt about it, and then like in the afterlife, she's having to deal with images of her of her life on the earth, I guess you could say. I guess hence the name Anamnesis, right? But yeah, again, it's very disturbing, heavy-handed on the satanic imagery, which is kind of just edgy type stuff. But the gore is shocking. The walkthroughs on YouTube do have audio, and it's really sickening. So just to kind of let you know that. But yeah, I will go ahead and stop flapping my. Stop flapping my jaw. Well, stop flapping my jaws. I'm sleepy, but and go ahead and dive into this, and let's see what this game has to offer. Yep, it's bad.
My name is Samantha Blackwell. If you are reading this, I am dead. I was born with the devil inside me. I could not help the fact that I was a murderer more than the poet could help the inspiration to sing. I have lived with the Dark One standing by my side for as long as I can remember. I leave a trail of blood, sadness, and things only imaginable in the deepest of depths below. I am not proud of it anymore. I have lost so much, including my sanity. Me and the OA have taken more from the world than I have the room to say. Maybe with me gone, there will be one less demon among you all. I leave my diary as a gift of knowledge. What you do with it is up to you. Death is not the greatest loss in life. The greatest loss in life is what dies inside us while we live.
Yeah, this part was rough. I don't know if it was real or not. I'm hoping it was fake, but yeah, it was really, really horrible. I guess one of the Red Room victims. This part is really creepy. I mean, it's kind of cool in a way, but it's so creepy. Like her seeing the demon.
Well, it isn't the devil herself. Who are you? Don't you recognize me? It's your old pal Twisty here to guide you through this shithole you call a mind. Looks more like hell to me. If you're going to make it out of here, you need to collect your shit show memories. You'll see the icons floating around like over there by that candle. So keep moving forward and remember your old pal Twisty here will be your friend till the end. Don't die, Samantha. Or should I say die again? Ha ha.
Wow, what a friend, huh? Health. If you notice that your health is low, use one of the. Can't help but kind of laugh at that. It's just so edgy. She shot her pal Twisty. Yeah, gore image. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was called La Familia. Okay, now I remember. Almost everything is censored, right?
Who is that?
Well, Samantha, is that feel I sense? With everyone you have killed, I would shoot first and ask questions later if I were you.
She's not a Christian! She's not a Christian!
I think I remember that. Was that from some show? Like some crazy woman? I don't know. It sounds familiar. No, that's nice. He's the only person in this world I would follow to the depths of hell and give my life for him. That's love there.
My workroom. How is this even possible?
Where you have your live streams, huh? Torture devices and
I love my job. People say the red rooms are not real, but
They
there
aren't.
is a huge market going on around us. Hackers use apps like Nautica and Oval Earth as well as your cell phone camera to find victims. Once we find an opening,
Well, that's
someone
awkward.
is then sent out to transport you or a loved one to people like me. We then bid you out on websites disguised as common product. When we receive
Oh, like
payment, I then
Wayfair?
start filming and let the show begin. Don't cry, it will all be over soon.
Or am I just fine? Wow, she's full throttle. Yeah. She's full throttle with the worship of Satan, so. Contacts are starting to bother me. Oh.
What is all this?
Luckily, he is not here.
Who?
The
The
butcher.
butcher, you better hope we stay clear.
This is unsettling. Yes, yes, you are. You are.
I know this place. This is the first real house that I lived in by myself.
Yeah, you first kidnapped and killed it too.
Wow, that's another level of cruel there.
Remember how you would keep your victims down there? You and your brother were something else.
Yeah, saw those part. Uh, that one was bad.
Is this all skin?
Looks like it. From all the victims that you murdered. That music is just like so creepy with this. Oh yeah. The Russian doll maker, was it Anatoly Moskvin, I believe? Yeah, it's freaky. I also read the Living Doll story, but I'm hoping that one's fake because that one's really disgusting. Oh. But the Russian doll maker, that was another level of effed up there. gross. When I say the game is dark, don't get me wrong. I like, again, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I like horror that's grim and dark, but this is like pushing it for me. In fact, I don't even know if I want to say it's pushing it. It's kind of broken the boundary, I think.
Christy, what is this? Christy.
Watch this right before bedtime. I mean, it's creepy but cartoonish at the same time. I mean, imagine being in some kind of room like that, like covered in human skin. Wow. He's like not dying.
Told you he was nothing to play with.
Where the fuck were you?
Hey, I'm here to guide you, that is it.
Yeah, you gotta fight this on your own, sweetie. I didn't see that one,
What's your
but
step?
from what it sounded like, it was really bad.
Nasty son of a bitch. Who disposes of bodies like that?
Was she talking about the Russian doll maker? Or the butcher? Or were they the same people? Were they the same person? I don't know. Thank you.
Let's see. What is it saying?
Saying you are a sinner, but you already knew that.
I would say she does.
Oh boy,
What the fuck is that?
You'll see.
Doesn't sound like it's fun to me. Nikocado avocado, it's your fault. Just had to pull in a little bit of a joke there. As dark as this is, it's your fault. It's all your fault. I'm sure he's all around you. Inside and out.
He died. Kill yourself. Why is my mind doing this? I do not want to think about this.
Well, I hope you guys got something out of those walkthroughs. Um, yeah, to be honest with you, the games are just unsettling in themselves without the shock content. Even they could stand alone on themselves as far as being disturbing, especially with the Russian doll maker reference and all of that, and some of just the horrifying imagery as far as dark, I guess you could say, occultic, imagery and her communications with Twisty the demon. So I mean, as far as like dark is concerned, it definitely pushes the boundary until it almost breaks, even without the shock content. What's interesting about this game is there doesn't really seem to be any kind of paper trail with it. There's really not a whole lot to discuss in terms of where it came from or anything, because nobody really knows where it came from. Even Sad Satan, to a certain extent, had maybe a little bit of a paper trail, or maybe people thought that there was a paper trail to maybe ZK or, whoever, ZK Scare Bear or whatever his name was. But with this game, there's really nothing to go on, so nobody really knows where it came from. It just kind of emerged out of nowhere. And yeah, if anybody has any information on the game, or where it came from, who created it, anything like that, yeah, feel free to comment, because I mean, it's interesting. It's a terrible game, but as far as like the discussions around it, and even to a certain extent, the storyline is really interesting, even if it definitely is much darker than really I like it. I like horror that's grim and bleak, but this one kind of pushes it a little bit too far. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. If you get interested and you want to watch the uncensored versions, they're on Reddit. I'm not going to provide a link to it because I don't really like providing links to that kind of thing, and besides, I really don't want my channel to be in kind of hot water with YouTube. So, yeah, I'm not going to provide a link to it, but so, you want to find it, you can find it on your own. So, anyway, I think that I'm out tonight. I'm getting a little bit sleepy. My contacts are kind of rubbing my eyes the wrong way. So, yeah, I might revisit this a little bit later. I might try to suffer through a walkthrough maybe, and then blur out the graphic images. I don't know, and upload it. I don't know. I'll think about it. It is very, very difficult to get through. It's almost impossible to get through the walkthroughs, but I might do it. I'll just see how it goes. But anyway, I will catch you in the next video.